Welcome to Almost D&D, a tabletop role-playing podcast where three of my best friends hang out in my basement and attempt to play Dungeons & Dragons. Most of the time, I am your host and Dungeon Master, Devin Allard. Rotating clockwise around this large and egregiously sized table, we have...
I'm Rob as Zorob.
I am Chris as Krugel.
Jeff as Rathos.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Hey, it's Devin, and if you're looking for a tabletop role-playing supplier, please check out Chaotic Studios. Their lineup of dice sets, miniatures, and accessories are awesome. They also offer commission service, which allows you to request a custom design for your miniature. While you're checking out chaoticstudios.ca, use the promo code ALMOSTDND for 15% off your next purchase. That's ALMOSTDND for 15% off your next purchase at chaoticstudios.ca.
Hey guys, Chris here. And let me tell you about this sponsor we have, that's Canadian Dice. They have all these great dice. They've been our sponsor from like the get-go here. And I've been using their Demon Eye dice since day one. And basically you can go to their website, canadiandice.ca. They have all kinds of dice, acrylic, runic, thank you, and all sorts of materials and designs. They're awesome. Check them out. It's go to the canadiandice.ca. You get a promo code 15% for typing in their promo code, almost DND. So go to canadiandice.ca. and check them out. They got all your dice needs. So
when we last left off, our three brave and wise heroes had just interrogated Commander Rollins, which was the figurehead of Amricor, the island city-state, which they just liberated? We'll use that in air quotes. Yeah, liberated. So they helped put out the fires using Rushhorn's Mighty Maw. That was Rathos and Rushhorn. And then they went and interrogated Commander Rollins, who gave them the whereabouts of where he believes Janala Dustkeel, the president, or she was the president of Amricor, he gave the team her whereabouts and was subsequently killed. You are all now outside the presidential palace in Amricor. Goric is there, believe it or not, and he is still he's starting to come out of his... Shock? Yeah, that's a good one. He's starting to come out of his shock of being, going on a dragon ride for his very first time. What do you guys do?
well, I'm guessing I have to walk outside after that.
You do.
So I'm going to go leave the compound or the castle or whatever, the fortress, and walk outside as I'm sheathing my dagger, wiping the blood off my leg as I walk out. And I'm just like, guys, I got some information about how to get El Prez back.
So, how'd it go?
I've got the information. They said there's a barracks where there's a river, but in the back, So.
Oh, okay, hold on. Pause. There's a river and a barracks in the back.
Wait, where?
Talons' Gate.
Talons' Gate.
To get the Xandar's Keep.
Okay.
To rescue El Prez.
Yep.
Okay.
There's an unguarded spot of the back of the barracks where there's a river, and that's how you can get it.
Rathos is immediately skeptical.
I questioned him about how can I trust him, and it's not a setup, and he said, what do I have to lose?
What do we do once we get in the barracks? Like, the barracks are the barracks. Do you know what a barracks...
Yeah, I know what a barracks is, but that's
Okay.
what he told me. He said that it's about a river in the back of the barracks, not going into the barracks.
I don't totally know what a barracks is.
Okay, that's fair. You haven't been around a whole lot.
Thank you.
A barracks, if we were an army or a navy, or if everyone in the Dead Forest that we've gathered and had like one single place to stay, that's the barracks.
Okay.
So, Xandar... everyone that he's gathered, or his army, or people, or whoever, they need a place to stay in each city that they go to, right? Or like everyone he has stationed at a certain city, or somewhat.
Yeah.
They have a place that they stay and train and fight and practice and rest.
Yeah.
That's that place. That's the barracks. So it's like walking into a beehive.
Okay.
And
Hugging the bees.
or trying to get out with I don't know a vial full of honey in the middle of the fucking beehive. So
Okay.
Unnoticed.
unnoticed.
Unnoticed. All right, let's just go back in and ask him a couple more questions just to make sure
I'm okay with that. I could probably get it out of him.
Okay, I'll follow you.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, I wouldn't do it. I'm going to have him do it.
I'll do it.
No,
That's
no
fine.
one should go back in there.
No, it's
Let's
okay.
just-
He's. I feel like he's calmed down now, and so I think we can.
Yeah,
go in.
you think he's going to stay calm?
I'm not. I'm fine.
Okay. I killed him.
not fine.
Okay, yeah, keep breathing, buddy. Keep breathing.
He's the commander of Xandar. We can't let him go back to Xandar.
Rathos
Because then he'll tell them, we're going to try to go to this river, and then we get ambushed.
as you start talking to Rathos is going to
All
try
right,
to walk away.
Be mature.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like what you're kind of right, but it is a bit. It's a bit gruesome.
It's war.
Okay, that's fair. I suppose
We
this-
either we liberate
suppose it is
we
war.
liberate terror, or we let them get an advantage on us. We have to keep the advantage.
Okay. All right. So
I would
let's
love
just-
to ask the former naval captain with war strategy, but I should probably not go over to him.
Rathos has walked over to Gort.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be like, I killed him.
Rathos is going to pull out his pipe and just kind of pack some tobacco or whatever he's got in it.
Whatever he's got.
Whatever he's got. I don't know what it is.
Matt starts. Old man right there. That's when his crazy old man voice comes out when he's all methed up.
He's just gonna walk up to Gort. Can I get an insight check on the Gort and just how is he feeling next to Rathos? Like, is he scared? Is he angry? Like, what is? I
Make
don't
an
know.
insight check.
Okay, I don't know if it's insight or perception or whatever. It's a 12. If it's insight, if it's an insight, it's 14. Perception's 14 as well, so 14.
Have you seen the Snapchat shook filter?
I have not.
No.
No.
It's just
I don't notice that at all. No, I mean I notice it, but like I assume like yeah, that's fair. That's
he's like
it's understandable. And I'm just gonna sit there in silence for a couple minutes while they're finishing their conversation, and then I'm gonna kind of take my pipe down, and I'm gonna reach in my other pocket.
my other pipe.
For my second pipe, but packet. No, I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna pull out. What were we hunting in the very beginning? We were hunting bears, right?
Yes.
We were hunting bears. I'm gonna pull out a wooden carved bear, and I'm gonna hand it to him, and I'm just gonna very quietly, so hopefully no one can fucking hear me. I'm going to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you were just trying to hunt some bear, and you got roped into us. Well, I don't know if we were destined for this shit. Either way, I don't think I was destined to be what I was, and I don't think you were destined to be in my way in that moment, and I'm sorry. And you should go live your life and forget all about us. And I'm going to hope he takes the bear.
So he's gonna see the bear. He's gonna pick it up.
I'm going to grab his hand and bite it! I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm gonna let him take the bear.
he takes the bear and he chuckles. He goes, "My, that's how it all started, isn't it?"
Hopefully, how it all ends. Just
You
got your bear.
You don't need to apologize. In fact, if I hadn't been taking you to hunt bears, who knows if you three would even be here.
That's the funny thing about fate, isn't it? And if I'm being honest, I was looking for a way out anyway, or I don't know, something new.
I wasn't on this hunt.
Wanted to liven it up a bit.
No, I just. You've been around wild animals, right? When they're injured or old or feeble, and it's their time, they find a corner or a hole or a place alone.
And that's it.
And I was looking for that, and I found something else. So,
Boy, did you.
boy, did I! And Rathos will kind of like pause and do his breathing that he learned from Zorab. I still feel that coming, and I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know that I have too much. That I have too much. I have, and then he's gonna like his crazy eyes are gonna come back. I've got too much that I need to fix. Like a person obsessed almost.
Well, I don't know how much help a lonely ranger like myself could be, considering that you guys seem to have all the fire power that you could ever need.
Let me ask you this: have you been training in your jail cell? Because like when we left you, and I don't mean this to be mean, but we've had a lot of life experience since then, right? So if it like you can almost say like we've leveled up in life, right? And I don't know, like, have you leveled up in that jail cell at all, or like are you like
No.
no? Okay, all right.
It's only been a couple
I
months.
don't want to put you in more danger than if you're not there. I think that we've probably done enough. That's what the bear was supposed to symbolize, right? You take the bear, you've got your bear. You can forget all about us.
I've got my bear.
You got your bear, and you can consider this whole thing a success.
I'm
Kind
never gonna forget this. I can tell you that. And if you're ever in Neverwinter, come look me up.
Okay, don't do anything bad. I'm gonna like joke, but seriously.
As a dragon flies by you, Alanok and Sawal are chasing each other in the air.
And then I'll turn back and walk to my companions and go, "It's actually kind of a nice guy."
That's what I was saying. He's
That went
not
well.
a bad guy. It's I was watching from the distance a little bit. It looked like you guys really did it. Whatever it is,
He's watching from the distance.
you did it. Yup.
You know, I think he actually liked us in the end. I think that
I think you
we
like
gave him
some of us.
some introspection. I think he probably needed that.
Yeah. Is he coming with us?
No, he's not coming with this.
That's okay.
Honestly, I needed that. That felt good to me. That felt right. I feel good. I've checked that off my list.
You feel good now?
I
Nice.
feel better.
You're better? Okay. All right. How are you feeling, Krugel?
I'm fine.
Rathos is
Usually,
Rathos is not
if
looking
there's
at
one
Krugel.
thing I know in life, it's when they say it's I'm fine, they're not.
Rathos is not looking at Krugel. He's like, okay.
Yeah, he's not fine. He's not okay.
21 arrow salute, and I shoot an arrow over the wall for Goric.
All right. It's been a long day.
It's the ranger salute.
What's Armor Corps like around us? Like we've done a lot of shit. So
Boy,
like are
have you.
people like gathering around us, or like they going about like are they still screaming and freaked out?
No, they're not freaked
do they
out.
want us to leave or looking questioning at us? What's it like?
Yeah, some people are coming up to you and they're like looking at the dragons, and Pa's like, yeah, I'm a dragon.
Showing
Yeah,
off.
he's just showing off, and Rushhorn is loving it, and Bannock is loving it because like people are like afraid of them. Anywhere they look, people are cowering away from them, and they love that. Sektar is, very regal, and he's talking to people, and he's explaining about what's happening, and so is Tau, and the good dragons are being good, and the bad dragons are not being bad, but they're like being intimidating and whatnot. And some people are trying to approach you and talk to you. One of a Zendarian comes up to you and says, "What do you want to do with us?"
Who's he coming up to?
That's life or death choice.
Which one is he pointing to and going, that's the guy I'm gonna talk to?
I'm gonna say it's Zorob. He seems like the most approachable. No offense out of you guys, but
And,
yeah,
and what did he say? Sorry.
he's gonna say, "We've surrendered. We don't have weapons on us. What are your terms?"
What are our terms? Our terms are this, and I will tell you them.
I'm just
I
picking
will
my
let-
teeth with an arrow while looking at this conversation. Like, this is interesting.
So I look over at my guys. I'm like, no. Well, let me do it. Let me do it.
Point the arrow at Zorab,
Okay.
like, you got it.
All right. Our terms are this. You need to leave this place. However, you also... What was that?
Sorry, I dropped my arrow.
You also cannot go to Tellence's gate. Also, you cannot help Xandar anymore. And then you need to help us in our cause against Xandar. And if you do that, is Rathos snickering?
Yeah, Rathos is. I mean, that's what
So I see-
Jeff is snickering, but Rathos is probably just like can't control it because it's like a. It's
He's
just
walking away again.
It's just this train of thought. Yeah, Rathos is gonna walk away.
So I see it out of the side of my eye. I think I'm blowing it. So if you can do all of this, then we will let you live.
Sorry.
That pipe.
Yes,
That
I'm
pipe.
going to go get this looked at. Sorry.
What do you say to that? And I'm trying to be like tough, but I'm not.
Okay. So
Repeat them back to me.
I'm gonna try. So we're not allowed to go. We have to leave here.
You must leave here. You've done bad things here.
We have to leave here, and then we can't go to Talence's gate.
Correct.
And we have to help you.
Yes. Against Xandar.
We have to help against. Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, and you cannot. Yeah, keep going.
Those were like the three important
And
ones.
you cannot help Xandar anymore.
Right. Okay, so we can't. We have to leave here. We can't go to Talence's gate. We have to help you. We can't help this Xandar.
That's pretty much it.
That's
I
it.
think,
Okay, so there's 4 things.
Yeah.
Where do you want us to go?
Well, the problem is we don't.
And like, how are you gonna know if we don't go to Talence's gate?
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't have like a plan. I'm just asking you to work with us here, please. Please.
Why don't we just stay here,
Okay.
and then we can help with the city, and then you know where we are.
Okay.
It's kind of like a prison here,
Okay. All right.
and then we can't go to Talence's gate, and we
Yep.
can't help Xandar.
Okay.
And generally, when you take prisoners, you want to confiscate their weapons.
Right.
Make sure they don't have any sending stones or anything like that.
This is fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you done this before?
You're making a lot of sense here. I feel like this has been a really good like brainstorming session.
Have you done this before?
Which part of this?
That's all I need to know. No, that's good. That's good. Yep. Okay.
Okay. But if we allow you, because we're in charge.
Yep.
If we
You're in
allow
charge. Boy, are you.
Yeah. Look at these guys.
I'm
And I turn
looking.
over to them.
Look, hey, we surrendered. You guys have all the dragons.
Yes, we do.
Somehow. Yep.
We
you
do.
guys have the dragons.
We are the Dragon Riders. The
Boy,
Savers.
are you. Is that what you call yourselves? That's a good nickname.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're very welcome.
Yes. Okay, so I think this is working. So
I'll-
you will stay.
Just drop the sarcasm. I'll cut out the tongue.
Okay.
That's how you do it, Zorob.
Okay, thank you. And see, these are my friends.
Yeah, they're your
Yep.
friends.
They will cut your tongue out. If you
I don't know. I might cut yours out soon.
These are my friends. All right, so just
Cool.
in summation, we will let you stay here. Now if you cause a ruckus and you misbehave here, we will find out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I'll let him cut your tongue out.
Okay.
I'll let him smash your teeth in.
Before or after?
I'm thinking I'm thinking after.
Okay.
Tongue first.
Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the teeth.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
now, was I right in approaching you like you're the leader? of
Yeah.
these? Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
I'm
yeah,
gonna walk
yeah,
up and
for
hit
sure.
him.
No.
Who hit
the
who?
prisoner or
Yes.
Zorob?
No, hit
Oh, I
the
thought you
prisoner.
were gonna hit me.
You should have hit him.
No, I'm gonna go walk up and hit the prisoner. Yeah.
All right.
Like your tone.
All right. Make an attack roll.
18.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna.
I
hit.
give Zorob a sarcastic thumbs up. Like that really well.
It only does 1 damage because I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Just punching him.
well, no, I'm weak as fuck. I
Right,
don't
you're right,
have
right,
no
right.
strength whatsoever.
Right. Okay. So he bam. So he's like, yep, okay, yep, got it. You're in charge. We're not to make a ruckus. We're gonna stay here.
And then I want to walk by Zorob. Don't tell someone to leave. List off a list of demands, and then say, and then we'll let you leave here. You can't do that. Okay, you gotta.
Okay.
All right. If you can't tell them to leave, and then demands, and then we'll let you leave if you follow demands.
You have to demand the things.
You got to demand the things,
Okay.
and then we'll let you leave.
and then we'll let you.
Try it again. All right. Pat him on the ass. All right. I'm gonna go back. All right. All right.
All right. Did you hear all that? We're
Yep.
good now?
I
All right.
did.
All right. I think
got
we're
it.
good. I
Yep,
think
we're gonna
okay.
stay here.
All
Yep.
right.
All right, good. So he turns around. He's gonna look at his men. He goes, "We're fucked. We're fucked. You guys go fix that." And then that's it. They disperse.
All right.
So
You
back to you guys.
It was a good first attempt, right?
What's to make them not go back to their ways if none of us are here?
Yeah.
Well, mainly the dragons.
They're going to be with
Well-
us. We can't pawn them off at each city.
I was wondering about that. I didn't want to say it to him and lie to him, but I wasn't sure if a dragon.
He's a
was-
prisoner of war. You lie to them.
I think we just need to leave one here. Like, these people are so in all these things. Let's just leave one.
Just leave
Well,
one.
what about you left Leviathan?
Well,
That would be awesome.
I don't
know. if
Talented
Leviathan-
Gate's not near water.
Well, so here's the deal. I don't know. Leviathan was kind of a.
He's not going to listen to you.
He was
I
like
don't
a-
think so.
He was like a
I don't think
borrowed
it was.
resource.
I think it
Okay.
was kind of a one-time thing, deal.
You should bring one of the dragons from your bet. And then
That's
put
a-
him there.
You know, that's
Here-
a great.
The. All right, so I'm formulating a little bit of something, right? And I'm something's mulling back here. But my concern is that Talence's Gate, it sounds like, is where Xandar is. Which is a little upsetting, right? Because, like, we were just there, we passed them on the way back, and, like, we probably could have just ended this whole thing if we just gone to Talence's Gate first. But we didn't. My concern is that I think Crom knew of the prophecy. Xandar may know of the prophecy. My concern is I really still don't know a whole lot about the prophecy. So, like, if someone else is able to climb that whatever rock we climbed or whatever, like, are the two dragons there going to answer to him? I don't want this to become a dragon on dragon thing. Mainly because I don't know how powerful Xandar is. So I think we leave the two there in the hopes that before anyone is able to get to that rock, they're there to protect it, right? They're kind of doing our bidding. Like, hey, stop doing...
You think if someone goes to that rock, we can lose the dragons from our control?
I have no clue, do you?
No.
Okay.
I have no clue, but I just feel
Maybe.
like... I feel like they all woke from us. So they're all going to listen to us, but...
Because we... I mean, I don't know.
touch
Was there a
the
trial
rock.
or touch the rock? I mean, I have no clue. Was it Destiny? And quite frankly, it very well could be just whoever climbs the fucking rock. I don't know about Destiny. I don't know about the gods. I don't know anything about that.
Hey, Plaz.
yeah, what's up?
Hey, how does somebody acquire the ability to become a dragon rider and to, like, you know, politely, like, tell you guys what to do and
Well, you have
control
to you have to be chosen. You have to be chosen, but it's really like Destiny, and Sektar is just gonna pipe up, and he's going to say, "Plaz, please." All right. You got it.
Okay.
So Sektar is going to say, "Do you remember when you scaled the rock and then you touched the stone?
Yes, I do.
You proved yourself by traveling north
Yep.
and scaling the rock,
Yep.
but then you touched the rock.
Touched it.
Boink.
Right. Yes, you three touched the rock.
We did.
Yes. So, and the rock illuminated,
It did.
and it summoned us to you.
So theoretically, someone else were to climb, touch, illuminate.
It would not illuminate.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
You three are the
Because we're
dragon
like-
riders.
We're it.
We're active.
We
We're
are.
like actively dragon riders.
Until we're gone, that rock is not.
I bet
illuminating.
you it's until one of us touches the rock again.
Or one of us
that-
dies. Like, if one of us dies, does it open up another slot? Like, hey, next contestant.
Or is it
Right.
like all three of us touch the rock again, then they're all... Or is that unknown?
Yeah. How do we release, like?
What if I didn't want to be a dragon rider anymore? Not. Rush one around
Careful. Yeah. Careful.
The prophecy states that the dragon riders will be an end to all of Terra's foes. But it says nothing about what happens afterwards.
Well, let me ask you this: do you like being with us? Does this feel right to you?
No.
That's embarrassing.
I'm a little bit broken from hearing my dragon say that.
Yeah.
Your ways are unorthodox.
That's very...
Trying to get on Rathos is a good sign. Be like, it's better than running away, right, Rathos?
Rathos is full on like almost panic attacking at this point after hearing some of the things that this dragon is saying.
Yeah.
Rathos is like, he's just...
Lot of breathing.
Breathing.
And he's like looking at his companions, and I think he's gonna like try and mouth, I need a moment. And at some point,
Okay.
I think maybe like if we walk to the sea or something like that, like tell the dragons to meet us at the sea or something. Like,
Okay.
It's right there.
you guys are good. You're good.
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
We'll be right back. You want us to come with you, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay.
So here's the deal.
Okay. Let's walk and talk.
Yeah.
Walk and
All right.
talk.
Let's walk and talk. All right. So sounds like we're good, and that no one is going to come to Nabet to steal our kind of mantle of the Dragon Riders. Right? We're all agreed.
I think so.
What he kind
Yeah.
of said. He said the rock would not illuminate.
Okay.
Yep.
Also said that the Dragon Riders would free Terra from what was it? From
All foes.
all foes. Okay, so gotta let's wind back the recordings a little bit. Terra, the land Terra,
Yeah.
according to the dragons, pretty much belonged to them. And then who was the first? Who was their first foe?
I don't technically know.
The czars.
No. We're the bad guys? This whole time?
Oh, we're ancestors of them, are we not?
Were they the bad guys?
They're
Were they
foes.
foes?
They're foes. It's their land, and they
They're
ran them away
foes.
from it.
They came to, I don't know, not conquer, control, or populate. I mean, they came to own Terra. I mean, I don't know what you want to call it, right? They populated Terra, and is this a? I guess my concern is this a dragon prophecy or a dragon rider prophecy? Like, are we talking? Like, have we misconstrued the point? Like, is the point that we're going to come and eliminate some force and set free these dragons, or are we going to come and use the dragons to free the people of Terra? Like, is Terra the people, or is Terra the land and the dragons?
I think it's fine.
There might be a way where I feel like if we liberated Terra and we make them the rulers of their regions, they might leave us unscathed.
Yeah, because, so listen, here's...
I have
But that's- we can't even-
not been great to my dragon.
We know.
We are aware.
We know.
Mine might question my way of doing things.
I think mine's moving in with me. We love each other. It's awesome. It's cool.
All right, that's fine.
But,
I guess I'll cross that bridge if I have to.
can't-
That's
yeah,
fine.
so
We can't worry about you. Gotta risk that to fix all the wrongs, right?
okay. All right, that's all. No, that's what I need to hear. That. Thank you. Yep. All right. Okay.
Well said.
All right.
Well said.
Let's. All right.
Keep them under control.
Yep, keep them on the rails.
I need to hear it.
A little
Okay. All
longer.
right. So where to now? So I need to go get some armor.
Yeah.
It sounds like we need to go to Tellen's Gate. I would like to make a pit stop at.
Oh, is Getty here or Ideg?
That's what
in
I
Armor
wanna
Corps.
say.
That's where he lived.
Yes. Rate those.
He made armor here.
Shit, I forgot about,
Yeah.
but not really. Also,
What-
shit,
Back from the sea to the burning village.
Let's go back. Let's go check on him.
So
Okay.
why don't you all make a history check and see if you can remember the way?
See if we can remember this guy's name.
Well,
24.
Oh,
yay!
we're good.
The paladin is a history
I
major.
wrote the directions in my little black book.
What a nerd. I got an 11.
I got a 9.
Yeah. So
Follow.
Rathos, you're leading the way, man.
Follow me.
Do you want the dragons to follow you?
No.
Or do you want-
No, this
Just,
is,
just the three of me gops.
This is, yep.
Okay. So you wander down the path, the meandering streets, just as you remember. You remember this even more clearly than you do of President Janala's castle, palace. And sure enough, there's the spot, man. There's, it's his little hut. There's smoke coming out of one of the chimney in the back, and looks a little bit beat up, but it's just as you remember it. It's all right there. Same spot where it was. It's not, caved in or anything like that, and looks like someone's home.
Ideg?
So,
It's Rathos. I'm here to rescue you. No, I'm just kidding. It's just you don't know me. I don't. Well, have we met once? We met once.
So an older female dwarf is going to answer the door.
You're not Ideg.
She opens it. She goes. She grins. She goes, "No, I'm not. I'm his wife. My name's Foria. Ideg was taken to the castle, but that was the last time I saw him. But that was only today. He's been going to and from the castle, helping with their armor.
So he's okay?
Yes. Why would you kill an armorer? The best in the land.
Shit.
Why is that?
We
shit?
just burned the city down. Sorry.
Ew.
He's probably fine.
What?
Nothing.
We need to check a few places.
We'll be back.
We'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yes.
Insight check.
Okay.
Is she really Ideg's wife?
What'd you get?
13.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Sure.
Sure. All right. Yeah, we'll be right back. All right. I gotta go search for him. I can't leave until I find him. So
Yeah, we
you
gotta.
guys can do whatever you
we
want.
gotta find this guy.
Okay.
The good news is, we know that he recently was alive.
What time did he leave? Did he leave like
Oh, he leaves every morning.
every morning? What DM? What time of day is it? Like
It's getting
it's getting dark. Okay.
You can't
What
tell
time does he
by the
normally
lights.
come back?
about an hour ago.
Okay.
Does he
Not-
like to dress up
Not
as a
troubling
tiefling?
at all. Yeah.
But a lot has happened today.
Sure. Yeah. Does he normally? Is it like to the palace, or does he go like any barracks or like a blacksmith station, or like does he go anywhere other than the palace?
No, he goes to the palace. He goes right along this way, and she shows you
Same way we just walked?
Kind of. It's like a back road kind
Okay.
of way. He's like an old dude.
That way.
Yes,
Yeah. Less
good,
hills
you go
that
that
way.
way.
I like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So as you're running that way, tell him to come home. She shouts back at you. As you're running that way, you see a crowd of people. They're finishing up trying to put out a fire. And sure enough, there you see Ideg. He's shouting at people like, "Come on, we gotta get this fire put out. I'm late for dinner. Damn it!
Give me a heart attack.
Who the hell brought the damn dragons to here?"
Jeez.
He like drops the bucket when he sees you. He's like, "Holy shit! Is it you three? Are you serious?"
Well, it was him mostly. I'm gonna point to Krugel. No, it was us. Yeah, but mostly them actually. I didn't do this.
Someone gave me a fire bow.
I landed. Yeah.
He's gonna go around and shake you guys' hands. I like you guys kicking these Xandarian
Nice.
asses.
I give him a big hug.
Yeah, he doesn't do that.
So I hug him, and he's just
That's
like
fair.
stands there.
He's just like,
He's also a dwarf, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's awkward.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The height.
So this is awkward mainly because we haven't checked on your brother yet. But we just want to make sure you were okay.
Well, I appreciate you guys stopping by.
Yep. Sure. All right. We'll see you later. Also,
Check.
your wife. Yeah, your wife is like kind of pissed. She wants you on.
Yeah,
board.
I
She's gonna be
know.
home like an
Yeah,
hour.
she's a real bitch. I'm just kidding.
The old ball and chain. Right, this is no fucking clue. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. She's the best. God damn it. She works so damn hard making me dinner. I gotta get back there. Someone lit this damn place on fire.
Hey, you know what? We'll take care of that.
Yeah.
All right. Get
I
out of here.
appreciate it. So he tags you guys in, and he's I'm coming for you.
All
I'm
right.
coming.
You guys got this. We'll see you later. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna try now. I'm just doing whatever.
Yeah, right. So he takes off, exit stage left, whatever. Doesn't matter. NPC bullshit. So you guys finish up with the house that was, somewhat on fire that Rushhorn had missed. But dude, that's all set. So the people are like, "Thank you!" Like, "Thank God!" Thank you. The Dragon Riders are here. You finally saved us from the Zendarian rule. Was not great. And, we love you guys. They're flowering you with
Man,
tokens
this is the
approval.
Yes. Yes. Flower us.
It's about time. I feel like everywhere we go, it's this
rough.
and that, and why'd you burn it down, and yada yada yada.
Very
So
touch
thank
and
you.
go.
Well, listen, we understand it had to get burned.
I mean, we had to save you,
It
right?
sucks that it was my house.
Well,
Well, did you have insurance?
What's that?
Well,
you know,
it's
right.
it's a thing.
It's
I mean,
a-
I
it's a
had some
Neverwinter
family
thing.
portraits in there. Those were irreplaceable.
Oh, okay. Well, we're
No
very
insurance
sorry.
company.
Yep.
Good
very
luck.
Sorry.
Start driving away.
Okay.
All right, time and a place, Rob. Time and a place.
Yep.
All right. I need a rest.
Yeah,
I have
am.
thoughts on how we should proceed, but also I would like a rest and,
Yeah.
I
I'm
need to hear your
exhausted.
thoughts too. We're a team, right?
I mean, haven't slept since the battle started.
It's been I don't know. It's been a long time.
All right. Do we have time to fly to the dead forest, or are we is it like a sleep here?
I think we're safe here. We just converted everyone here.
Sure.
We told him. We said
Don't say converted. Use a different term.
forced.
We just
Everyone to be on our team.
liberated is the term you're looking for.
Demanded.
Okay, we're gonna work on
Conquest.
we're gonna work on that
Okay.
after a good
Conquer.
night's sleep.
Add it to the
Yes.
list of things to work on.
I would like to lead everyone to the same bar where I turned into a werewolf the first time, where we met the pirates.
Oh, the nostalgia. Let's do it.
Okay.
Nostalgia. And when I get there, I want to. I just want to do. I know there's no reason there should ever be any other clue because probably a billion people have been in and out of that. But I do want to roll an investigation check, real quick, over near where we were to see if anything was left behind or anything like that.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Yeah, 15. Fair.
Yeah, there's nothing that like piques your interest. I mean, it's make a religion check.
That's a new one.
Don't you have a negative religion?
No, I have +2.
Oh.
It's only 12 though. I rolled a 10.
All right, so with a 12, it kind of tingles a little bit.
Okay.
Being here, like this is where the first time the wolf came out, man. This is
Start twitching.
yeah. You start like I don't know, maybe your fingernails grow a little bit, get a little longer, something like that. Fur grows out of your scales. I don't even want to picture a dragonborn turning into a werewolf, but yeah, it's kind of coming back to you.
Whatever
like,
you think, that's what happens.
Kind of coming back to you.
I'm going to go to the bar and order a drink.
I sit right next to you, and I order. Well, what are you ordering? What are you ordering?
Fire breath.
Fire breath. I will have a fire breath too. Please.
I don't know if that's a thing, but I just made it up.
Sure,
Yeah.
whatever. It
All right.
can be.
Krugel, come sit with us.
Hard liquor.
No.
Krugel,
you
come have a
serious?
All
drink.
right, I'll
Have a
find-
drink with us.
I'll have a
I'll
drink.
try one of these fire breaths. I've never had one before.
Yes. Yes. Cheers, guys.
What's the fire breath?
Yeah. What's a fire breath?
It's just booze. Just like a
Straight
just
gasoline.
Everclear. Just
That's what I want. That's
Filled
exactly
cups.
what I
Yep.
want. All right. I'm going to take a swig, and I'm going to look over at Krugel. We need to have a talk.
At least we're drinking while we do it.
Am I sitting in between you guys? I hope so.
no, but you move.
Okay.
So that you are.
Yeah.
You,
As soon as you say that, I like go to
You drag your chair.
just sit down right in between you guys.
That's fair. That's understandable. Should have expected that. We need to talk because you seem to continue to be unwilling or you seem to pick your moments, I guess is a better way of putting it. You're for a person who's obsessed with death.
You don't understand.
I don't. That's why we're having the conversation. Help me understand. For a person who is apparently seeking death and obsessed with death, you seem to run away from it more and more.
So death is on my terms, not your terms. You rush in and put my life at risk. That's not my terms.
Then what are your terms? What
You don't need to know.
I do. We're in this together,
My
aren't we?
terms are right now to be a dragon rider and fulfill that destiny. And then if I die doing it, I die doing it. But I'm not dying doing it because you're reckless. Do you actually do that?
Yeah, definitely.
So I just pause and look at Zorab.
I'm like, all right, this conversation's for men only, not virgins.
Reckless. I'm doing what has to be done.
So
that person
did you-
was in charge of the entire armada and team that kept
What
Armor Corps
What if-
hostage.
What if those guys took their arm blades and just gutted you like a fish because you sprinted?
You don't have faith in your capabilities? At some point, you have to believe in yourself and get the job done.
I don't have faith in your
In
judgment when you do that. Sometimes in close quarter combat, yes. They had rockets that as soon as you moved, they moved and pointed at you. They could have blown you to smithereens. You
So
didn't
what are you?
think.
Are you worried about me now?
I need you on this. You need me. I need you right now.
All right, then we need to come to some sort of
We do.
understanding. I appreciate the fact that I do need you, and I understand. I honestly,
It's about not you wasting your own neck. I don't want you wasting your own neck because you're too headstrong about what is right. You have to think sometimes to do what's right. You can't just
doing the right thing is never a waste. First of all,
that seems like a waste. That situation. It was just a guy sitting there with 2 automatons, and then like what we're gonna accomplish.
and he needed to be judged.
Right.
I mean,
it worked out, and I passed the final judging, and I smile at him when I say that. Like,
So Rathos is not smart.
not a funny joke. No. Okay. Well, let me
Rathos
keep
is
drinking.
we can revisit that because and he's like, he is stammering. Like that's what he's like. He's trying to like, he can't get it out. Like, I don't think that necessarily needed to happen. And I realize how that sounds, but a judgment needs to be equal to the crime, right? So
Think about how mad you got at him for what happened to Armor Core. We got our information, and I made sure he wouldn't go back to the head of the snake. And that's my point. Is he gave us the information of how to sneak in the rescue. What if we had let him go? He goes right to Xander. Hey, they're going to come through this river, and then we get ambushed and killed. That's protecting us. That's protecting you. That's protecting me. Our journey's not done. Yes, I might think about what a waste my life can be, but right now there's purpose that's greater than death, and I don't want you or you to throw away your lives for something that isn't the final battle or something that's just, hey, here's a guy with 2 robots. Like, let's just charge it. Like, we don't need to. We had him quartered.
So you're saying if I hadn't done what I'd done, you may have not killed him.
Oh no, I'm not blaming you for that. I got I was thinking about saving my own ass and making sure
that
we
makes
don't
me
get
feel
ambushed.
so much better. You shouldn't have killed him.
Why?
Here, I was thinking that was
How
on
do we
me.
know he would have stayed on this island? You don't know. I made
You
sure
don't know, but then that's his choice. He wants to go back. He can die in the
his
in the,
choice. He goes back and then he goes, hey, these guys are gonna come back here. They've got dragons and they're gonna go through the river back here. And guess what? We're dead.
Let him know. Who says we're going in the river?
He was in jail.
Also, he was tied up and in jail.
Yeah, I had the keys and I
was
locked him in
easy.
it.
And you did, and then you killed him, which seems a little bit like overkill. Anyway, honestly, I'm not.
I didn't kill any innocent civilians this time. I thought that was an improvement.
It is. You're getting better.
We're all improving here.
We're all
I feel like
improving.
we're all getting better at a
I'm
lot
concerned
of things.
that since we've got the dragons, you've been a little too headstrong.
I'm concerned that we put too much faith in the dragons. I'm also.
You're now thinking that the dragons are eventually going to turn on us. That's what you're.
I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't know if I was ever on like the dragon thing. To me, the entire time was. I didn't understand, and I still don't. I mean, I understand that they've helped us do exactly what we did. It seems too good at this point, and those scales aren't balanced in my mind. Because we touched a rock, we're good to go, and
Yeah, we passed the test.
yeah, we
and
passed the test.
illuminated.
These are beings that are so powerful, and yet they ran away at I don't know, not the first sign of fright, but they got overrun by terror, and now they're helping us reclaim it for those same people. Does that sit right with you, Zorob? Does that make sense?
we ever asked them why?
It's fair.
Either way, I don't think we should place and we've gotten off topic a little bit, but I don't think we should place our trust blindly in these beings. So, am I more reckless? Ray's is going to pause at that point and probably not answer himself because he went.
That's not the first time you've tried to charge it headfirst into a suicide mission. And you literally said you don't care.
You're young, and you're young.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel even worse now somehow. You, Krugel, who are so obsessed with dying on your own terms, your terms better be, from what you've told me, getting revenge on whoever killed your parents.
Oh yeah,
in
that
your island.
Yeah, that's the end game. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So if your terms are that,
But I
then
feel like that can't happen till this happens.
that's fair, and that's fair. That's good. you
But I'm
have
going to do it
something.
the way you and I are probably going to do things which we both think are the right way, and we're going to conflict. But I think we have the same end goal,
I agree.
and I think we just butt heads over it.
I think I'm old and you're young, and I think that you have something after
And I
this,
think you're senile.
That's fair.
And you don't think
Sometimes
before-
that's fair.
You have to think like, hey, like let's strategize because there was not. It's not like they were attacking us. They were just stand there, and then you made the first move, and that's how it started. We don't always have to make the first move.
Well, sometimes it's the only way to win a fight. But that's the point.
Well,
I was
don't know what the point is.
administering justice at that point. More to the point,
Is that why you knocked him out?
yes. This is why I knocked him out.
Oh, well, that's.
I think
I can't say anything. I killed him.
I don't know if that was justice.
It doesn't sit right with you, Zora.
Doesn't sit. Yeah. So
Who are you? Are you eavesdropping on a
It's
conversation?
a voice in my head. Yeah, there's a voice in my head.
Bartender's fucking eavesdropping.
It doesn't. That doesn't seem. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't seem like it was justice. You kind of just punched him.
What? I mean,
What would you have done?
yeah.
What I was doing, I was.
He surrendered.
Yeah, he
That
surrendered.
keeps popping up in your head.
Okay. Yeah, you guys don't hear that. It's just all
Just
in,
you-
it's
you
all in
have-
here.
It's your conscious. Like
Yeah.
these guys, he surrendered. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have this weird feeling that it
Yeah,
wasn't
you know who
right.
else? You know who else?
Excuse me. I listened to you.
I have
quite
the
a
talking
while.
stick now.
I have the talking stick now. I have the talking fire breath now.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'll go outside.
I feel like you're always trying to say you're there to do the right thing, you're righting wrongs and all these things. But to Krugel's point, I'm trying to make your point, Krugel, so shut it. Shut the fuck up.
He's a half a sip of fire breath.
Yeah.
Shut up, Krugel.
Shut the fuck up.
Let me talk.
Meanwhile, they ordered me, they ordered me a non-alcoholic
Yeah, it's 100%.
mocktail.
It's orange juice.
And I'm like, you know what it is with you, Ratos? Yeah, let me tell you what it is with you. And another thing, but I do think that you're crossing lines that you didn't used to cross. And I do believe in your head you're trying to justify it, but I don't know if the justification is actually there.
Rate those upon hearing that is just gonna go silent and drink and just drink. Like he's gonna shut down a little bit.
Cheers.
Yeah, so do you say out loud the whole is the surrendering thing in your conscious or is that you
That's just in my head.
okay. I can't say what I was going to say because you didn't say it out loud. So.
No.
You can say it. I mean,
Well, I'm going to say, you know who else surrendered? That'd be Conan.
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Yeah.
This is a bloodbath. We can't be afraid to. We're not going to make the right choices 100% of the time. Agreed, rate those?
I mean, you see Rathos, who, like, honestly, Zorob was, like, kind of, like, hearing Zorob, who, I'm not saying he pictures as a son, but, like, he's definitely, like, picturing someone as, like, he's helped bring up and mentor a little bit. So upon hearing him, Zorob, say that, he's kind of like, oh, no. And then Krugel all of a sudden goes, he's like, that's a good point, too. He's like, you know what? Maybe I was.
Sometimes you just gotta stab him, right?
I don't know. He called himself commander, right?
Yeah. I mean, he was in the fight. I don't know.
Maybe we
I'll
could have
look at-
interrogated him
I'll look at
better.
Zorob.
I have
could
killer's
have
remorse.
Maybe we could have done a little better. And I think, I don't know. Maybe it's up to each of us to find their own version of justice.
We had a long battle, and we were all trying to do justice on our own. What we think is the right thing to do, and we are very stubborn. Right? Stubborn. I'm stubborn.
You're just looking at me.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
kidding.
old. You're an old man. You're
I'm old.
automatically
I'm-
stubborn.
I'm
you
set.
don't like change.
I am set in my ways. I don't know about these.
I've been having breakfast in this same diner for 48 years.
I sleep 12 hours a day. I eat at 3:30 p.m. every day. And go to bed at 6.
I'm glad someone else paid for this because I would be upset that it cost more than a nickel. Yeah, that's fair.
You're making a lot of sense. I think. No, you are. Listen, I think we're all exhausted. Like we just saved an entire city with a bunch of dragons, right? And then put out a ton of fires, interrogated some people. But, I mean, ultimately, it's been a long couple of days, and we're exhausted. We're in the heat of battle. We're all trying to do the right things. I think that's the key takeaway here is we're all trying, right? We're all still trying. I'm trying. Are you trying, Rathos? You trying, Krugel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you're trying, buddy.
Not your buddy guy.
Not your guy friend.
Not your friend, pal.
All right, well, tonight's been a success. Now that happened. Man, where was I? Yeah, so anyways, I feel like we're all trying and we're just overwhelmed and we're making the best choices we can and some mistakes happen, but ultimately we're all trying to save the world and do the same things together, like you said, Krugel. So I think we just need to enjoy these drinks, hang out, get some rest, a nice long rest where we can think about what types of spells we want to use tomorrow. And just kind of start over. And, maybe we stabbed a guy today. Maybe we didn't.
You know what's good after a good battle?
What?
A woman. Ooh. You should go find one. The men are talking now. No, I'm just kidding.
I almost went on a date once. I'm starting to come to that realization. There was that girl, Sabine.
Don't find any girl. Find the right girl.
Yeah.
I
gotta
take it from
we're
me.
about making the right choices going
But
forward.
also,
I gotta tell you.
you're getting older, so you should probably find a girl.
Yeah. Well, I think she was the one.
So we got to go back.
Well, you know what? You gotta test drive a few cars before you buy one.
Oh,
that is a very good point. You don't want to show up and not know
Or
how to-
not cars, but a few. What if it's? I don't know, horses.
You don't want it to be too much car for you.
yeah.
There's no
You
cars
want to know how
around
to
here.
drive before you actually hop in your.
And then you
your-
get that great metal beast,
Yeah.
and you just go for it.
Yep.
So are you saying? Because I feel like when
I
we
understood
were
everything you
there,
just said.
Oh, did you?
when we were there, you guys kind of said like that's the car, or no, sorry.
Well, I think
that's the
I think I was under the
horse.
impression that it was like that would have been a test drive. But now you're saying
I wanna
like,
marry her.
No,
Yeah.
well, I was going to say you want to drive. You want to buy the car.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you. Yeah, I think maybe like
I think about
Why
her
buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
or
3 times a day.
what?
3.
I think about her.
Okay.
Oh, whoa! That might. I hope not.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. The booze are hitting.
Hand check.
Yep. Everybody. Right.
All here.
All right. You know what? On second thought, if you feel that strong, I was talking about like dating,
Eternal
but like,
love,
yeah,
yes.
I was talking about you're talking about eternal love.
Yeah.
If it is that,
Just pay someone. That's what I did.
no, my God,
Got me.
she will teach you to drive the car. If it is meant to be, that's meant to be, she'll teach you to drive the car.
Make sure she knows how to work a stick.
Okay.
She'll teach you everything you know.
I
So
don't know
don't
what a
worry
car
about.
is, but I know what a stick is.
All right. Let's go. I'm going to bed.
Clearly, the alcohol's been hitting us.
What was it? Was it called fire breath?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours was steam breath. It was non-alcohol.
Yours was like,
I'm like, guys, I'm just
okay.
You're like that person who thinks they're drunk and they're, well, man, so drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk.
All right.
It's like that was water.
I'm going to stand up and I'm going to hold out a fist bump to Krugel. We good?
We're good.
All right. Let's get the job done.
We today was a success. We just have different methods,
All right.
but we have the same goal, right?
Right.
Okay.
Someday I'm going to run into danger headlong, and someday you're going to shoot me in the ass again.
I'm just tired of being the one that has to save your ass every time.
Well, maybe next time I'll save you.
That would be nice.
Okay.
And
night.
Zorob heals us, so well done.
This is like kind of beautiful, guys.
I hate you
It's hitting
now.
you a little strong. Get to bed.
Go to bed.
Come on.
Go to bed,
All right.
find a lady, whatever. Just
Good night,
sing her,
everyone.
have her play your skin lute.
Oh.
Such a gross term.
Good night, gents. And I'm going to go to bed. Take
Okay.
my long rest. Try to.
I would like to stay up all night boozing. No, not really. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Where are you going to bed? You guys got a room or something?
It's a generic tavern.
Yeah.
I'm just going to plop down. I don't know how much gold I have. I'm going to plop down whatever gold it costs, and I want to room my own
Okay.
because I'm going to do something before I go to bed,
Okay.
before I fall asleep.
So you all walk upstairs. Your rooms are prepared and furnished. There's a little bed, a little fireplace in them. So you have little personal fires. Zorab, as you drift off to sleep, however, you don't have dream. Well, they start off as dreams and then they quickly turn into nightmares. You see the dream. You're back in Tenos, and sure enough, there's Crom on the ground, or King Conan on the ground, and Crom standing above him. And then Crom, you relive that nightmare where Crom stabs him. But then it changes, and when he draws his sword back, it's Krugel, and the prisoner, Commander Rollins, is on the ground, and he stabs him again. And then it changes, and then again, it's Commander Rollins, and he says, I surrender. But this time it's Rathos charging him. Their faces change, but they're always wearing Zendarian colors. So you get the feeling that, sure, it might be a bloodbath, but they did the exact same thing. When they surrendered, they still attacked.
Damn. That made me feel things.
Oh, that made me feel like an asshole.
Yeah, that made me feel some stuff. Thanks, Devin.
I feel exactly how I've always felt.
Fine.
If anything, Xandar stole it from me first.
Well, I've been killing the innocent for a long time. Rathos, what is Rathos doing?
Yeah, Rathos, and you're gonna have to remind me. I'm so sorry because I take no notes for this D&D session at all.
Ever. That's why we're recording.
What was the name of the deity that gave me my powers, my Oath of the Half Moon?
Yes, the Oath of the Half Moon was brought to you by
the person I pledged my oath to get my
Gevdos.
Gevdos.
Gevdos. One of duality.
Yeah, so I am going to start off kind of whispering that name, and I'm trying to make contact.
Okay.
I am trying to talk to this being.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's going to happen, but the longer it takes, the louder I'm going to get until I feel like I'm being too loud. And if it never happens, then I'm just going to essentially get pissed and start hitting stuff and keep shouting the name, and then I'm going to stop and realize he's not there. But if it does happen, then
make a religion check with advantage.
Okay. That's shit. 14.
With a 14, you hear a whisper in the ether around you. The room around you seems to whisper, yes.
All right, so I'm like, Gavdos. I'm pounding, and I'm pissed. Mainly because of the things that Krugel was saying beforehand and how I'm reckless and I'm changing. And then Zorab really bringing it home and telling me, I don't feel like you need to do that, right? So if I hear that yes, I'm going to freeze and look up. And I'm just going to ask silently, what did you do to me? And this is Rathos, what did you do to me?
What you wished for.
And then if Rathos hears that, I think he's probably going to start crying and ball up into a little ball on the floor and pass out.
Okay.
At some point in his tears. Yeah.
All right. Krugel, you want to do any heavy shit before we call it a night?
Yeah, sure. I never have a well-rested sleep at night because I always have.
Your dreams are plagued by nightmares.
Not really. No. I get summoned to the void.
Yep.
That same spirit always talks to me, and it's just like, you're the bringer of death. Like, it's always prodding, like, you are between life and death. Your justice is what you see fit. It's almost like kind of like a Grim Reaper feeling, where it's just like, you know what? That person's time has come. I'm no hesitation doing it. No emotion behind it. Kind of emotional. Like, he's done it so much now. He's kind of losing the emotional.
It's like a machine. Like, you're doing
pretty much. Like, I'm doing it's my duty to do this. Like, I've been touched by something where I'm just now I'm this killing machine if I need to be. And it's just like, that's what I need to do. And it's that constant, like, thought of revenge. And it doesn't matter who you're taking it out on. In your mind,
it's justified.
And it feels, it's almost like it's a high too.
Yep.
Where it's like, it feels good, but you don't act like it feels good. You just act like it's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
So.
Yep. can't let it show that it feels good. You can't show that smile.
It's
or
just,
anything.
but that's just his
But you
way
still get
now,
that dopamine hit.
and he doesn't. He's still a shoot first, ask questions later type, and he was always that way. But now it's like he was found to be that way, and then the spirit kind of was like, "Oh no!" Like he gave him the real story of what happened that made him trigger this anger, and now he's just on a warpath. And when he thinks that there's someone that like reminds him of the troubles of an overthrowing of a religious fanatic,
Yep.
like Xandar is, he thinks, oh, loyal to Xandar, follow Xandar, die.
Everyone's guilty.
Everyone's guilty by association.
Yep.
He is the law in his own mind, and he knows it's wrong, but he doesn't stop. And so while everyone thinks he's this emotionless, blah, 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 every night he doesn't sleep well because he has this battle with his own mind in both beings of himself. So in the present, when he's not in wraith form, he's just living life, blah, 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 but he's always got that nagging whisper of, do it,
Yep.
do it, do it. They deserve it. They deserve
Yep.
it.
They're all
kill or be
guilty.
killed. So he's a piece of shit.
No, he's plagued by inner demons, man.
Yeah, it's not
Shit's
his fault.
getting good.
He's
not
got
his
mommy
fault.
issues.
Oh, man.
Mom. It's fine.
It's only taken us however long this campaign has gone on to get to like some deep shit. So
Yeah, man.
it's been building.
All it
us
took was
here.
killing people, having an argument, and drinking.
Yeah,
And then going to your own room.
That's
the booze.
That's life. Yeah.
the booze and some alone time.
So he thinks the dragons are like, yeah, use them. So
That was awesome.
The
man.
harbinger
All right.
of death.
Yes.
So I think that is where we are going to stop for the evening. We are
one.
going to
Yeah.
heavy one.
Jeez, not what I expected,
Definitely not.
but I'm happy and sad.
As you should be.
Isn't that Zorob's way?
Yeah.
I'm happy and sad.
Yep.
And still a virgin.
That's a good place to end it, right there.
Thank you, listeners, for tuning in to another episode of Almost D&D. The theme song we use is The Red Dragon Sin by Derek and Brandon Fichter. All background ambiences and in-game music is provided by Michael Gelfi Studios. You can listen to us anywhere you can find our podcast. For our website, email, and social media, check out our Linktree link in the episode description. This podcast is directly supported by our patrons, such as Appels Johnson. Appels, thank you so much for being a part of our patron program. Without your support, this podcast could not be possible. If you want to support us, our Almost a Hero tier starts at just $1 a month. That's where you get access to Post D&D, where we discuss what just happened in the latest episode. Want to influence our campaign directly? Our Almost a Master tier starts at just $5 a month. Most of the
You
time,
get one shots. Sorry.
That's right. You do get one shots. You get a bunch of content. You get the video content after.
Influence the campaign.
Yep. So most of the time, I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Devin Allard, rotating clockwise around a larger creature-sized table. We have
I'm Rob. I was Zorob all night long.
All night long.
I'm Chris, and I'm Krugel, and sleep is overrated.
I'm Jeff, and I'm Rathos, and I'm angry.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We will see you all next time.